Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Paulson Stadium.
Next is Broderick Barron.
We are the McLean County Sports Network,
He is the son of
and we are here a little bit early tonight as we are bringing you tonight's senior night festivities. We have two seniors represented by the McLean County Sports Network. Currently, Brody Barron is being introduced, and I have to say we were a little discombobulated, but me and Aaron are very proud of Brody. Brody's been a part of the McLean County Sports Network for 4 years. He's done everything from camera to being on air, and he and Trey, who's being introduced right now, will be on in just a little bit. Trey Englehart is our other senior. He's been with the McLean County Sports Network for 2 years, and we are extremely proud of Trey as well. So happy for those two, and glad that we could get on here to show you them as they represented.
Yep, they always were leaders for us. They've been the oldest in the group for 2 years now, since we didn't have any seniors last year. It's kind of sad to see him go, Coach. Well, not kind of sad. It is sad to see him go.
It is. Brody will be with us during basketball season some. Trey, this will be one of his last games. He'll be on the mic for McLean County Sports Network. So, you know, it's a somber evening for us, exciting for them, but very proud of them and wish them all the best in their future endeavors. Now the football players are being introduced. We just missed Jaden Nelson, who's a senior. Number 2, this is Briar Blakely, who's being introduced now. Briar came onto the football team this season. He's battled injuries pretty much all year.
Next is Houston Jacob Bolton.
I know
He's the son of Matt Bolton and Tracy Bolton.
I know he wishes he would be out there. Now we have Houston Bolton,
Favorite football
senior. He's played all 4 years for Coach Wagner here for the Cougars, number 7. Houston's a little special to me because my family and his family have been friends for a long time. And to see Houston go from the little 3-year-old running around in my living room as my mother babysat him to his senior night here tonight is pretty special. Next up is the Landon Caps. You hear his name an awful lot here on the McLean County Sports Network. He's one of our top players this year, top running backs. He averaged over 100 yards a game, and Every night there's a highlight featuring Landon Caps, it seems like. He will be sorely missed by this football team for sure. Wish him all the best.
He's the son of Jonathan and Melissa Terrence.
Next is number 54, John Terrence. John is actually transferred in this season from Muhlenberg County. And he's made his presence known for sure. Outstanding young man. I wish I had the opportunity to have him in class at some point, but he comes in and visits sometimes, and he's been an outstanding addition not only to this football team but to the school and the community.
Yeah. Me and him have had our debates on superhero things.
Oh.
Yeah, about Wolverine's claws, actually.
So he has some pretty serious feelings about comic book stuff.
Well, yeah. I mean, I kind of play along. I mean, I know that I'm right, but I'll let him. Let him argue.
Of course, you're right, Aaron. There's Armando Rodriguez. Armando has been a kicker for us here in McLean County for several years. Saw his twin brothers graduate last year. Took over for them this year. He's done an outstanding job. Had him since he was a freshman in my class, and very proud of him. Now we have Jabin Wedding, J-Bob, and special young man right there. It's kind of crazy that he's a senior this year. I've had the pleasure of having him in baseball and in class. I got to say about Jabin, you will not find a nicer human being.
You were 100% correct. I haven't had the opportunity to have any classes with him till this year, which is a real shame because he's probably one of the nicest people I've ever met. And he is a very close friend of mine just from the beginning of this year, honestly.
Yeah. There's big number 34, Peyton Caraway. and it's almost surreal to see Peyton out there as well. He's been on the baseball team with me since he was in 7th grade, and he's one of the first guys that I've really seen through from the beginning of his athletics career to the end, and really excited to see what the future holds for Peyton. Outstanding athlete, but also an outstanding young man.
And we also have Jackie Shaw.
Then lastly, we have Jackie Shown.
Jackie is the daughter of Jason
And Jackie is one of the managers for the football team. And she's been a manager for the last 2 years. She's also in JROTC, and I believe she's one of the highest cadets rank-wise in JROTC, if not the highest, if I'm not mistaken. She may be the top or maybe one down, but very excited to see what the future has in store for her.
And that is our 2019.
And that concludes the senior night festivities. We apologize for not getting on in time to bring you the cheerleaders. Luckily, we'll be able to do senior night with the cheerleaders during basketball season as well, so that'll be nice. But anyway, I think before we get off here and take this break before the game starts, just want to say again about Brody and Trey with the McLean County Sports Network. This is something that takes a lot of time and energy and a lot of commitment to bring the community these games week in and week out. A lot of travel, a lot of late nights, and it goes for football season and basketball season. And those guys have been committed throughout. So, again, very proud of them. Hate to see them leaving.
Personal story about Brody, actually.
All right, hit me with it.
Sometimes, and I know you know this already, but sometimes, like, whenever we have to go set up things, we all, grab a bag, and we each grab a bag and stuff. And sometimes, and I remember one time specifically, Brody grabbed every single bag without telling us and just went ahead and set up for all of us without telling us. And you kind of got upset because you thought that we made him all do it, but really he just snuck off and did it so that we didn't have to do anything.
I remember that. I think that was last year, and that's Brody.
Yep.
He's going to jump in there and he's going to do what needs to be done, and do it well. He kind of took a captain's role last year in basketball, making sure that everybody knew what games they were going to, what time the game started, when the bus left, setting up all the equipment, making sure it's set up correctly. And that's how an organization, that's the backbone of an organization. Guys like Brody Barron, and they said couldn't be more proud of him. Excited that we have basketball season left, although I think he's going to be in and out some this year, as he has a basketball team that he's playing for over in Owensboro this winter. But yeah, couldn't be more proud of him. Trey, same thing. Trey kind of came in last year. We had a lot of guys that were new to the sports network, and Trey kind of took a captain's role with football season, and in any way, and that's carried on into this year. So they're up here in the booth, so we're going to stop talking bad about them now. But anyway, we'll be back on for some pregame here in a little bit. We have a little bit under 17 minutes to go before kickoff here tonight, as your Cougars will be taking on the Webster County Trojans. So we will be back in a jiff. And folks, we are back. We actually have a new development going on that we want to share with you. As you're watching in the north end zone, the entire team is lined up, as are the cheerleaders. And I believe something special is about to happen. And as you can see, somebody's being led down the path of all of these football players, and that is Jessica Graham, the girlfriend of assistant coach Justin Cook. And it looks like he is currently proposing to her and asking for her hand in marriage. She is joined up there by both of their children, and it looks like she said yes. Congratulations to Coach Justin Cook and his new fiancée, Miss Jessica Graham. We have some fireworks for the occasion as well. It's a touching moment there, Trey.
You don't see that very often at a football game.
No, you don't. No, you don't. We caught wind of this happening. And what a better way to get this team fired up. Couldn't be happier for Coach Cook. I don't know Jessica very well, but I've been around Coach Cook a lot since I got here 5 years ago, and you won't find a better guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that everyone would please stand for the presentation of the colors.
And we are going to have the anthem now.
Tonight's color guard is Cadet Captain Christian Vargas, carrying the national flag as Cadet Sergeant First Class.
We'll just stay on the air while we're doing
this.
this.
Being carried by Cadet Private First Class Jaden Frazier, and the battalion colors are being carried by Cadet Private Zoe Greer. Rifle bearers are Cadet Sergeant First Class Amber Smith, Cadet Command Sergeant Major Madison Wilson, and Cadet First Lieutenant Haven Hamlet.
All right, folks, so we're going to take a quick break. And on the flip side, it will be Brody and Trey bringing you the live play-by-play and great color commentary in just a few moments.
Alrighty, Cougar fans, welcome back to Paulson Stadium for a Friday night filled with chilly football. I am Trangahart.
And I'm Brody Barron.
We've got Aaron Ring and Corbin Case on technical support. I'm sorry. Nate Carlock is currently serving a one-game suspension for misconduct in the box. But tonight was actually senior night for the Cougars, so it's obviously a special game for them. Last year, or our matchup is against Webster County. Last year, that was kind of an easy game for us, but this year is not going to be so much. I mean, we're still predicted to come out and win this game, but it's definitely going to be tougher than last year.
Oh yeah, the Webster County's quarterback is known to throw the ball. In fact, how many times did they throw it?
At least 211.
Yeah, 211 passes, and that's dangerous, especially when he's connected all night.
Yes, we struggled we struggled in the backfield for McLean County, our defensive backs, and it's going to be a test tonight. Make sure to keep their quarterback under control.
Yes, and we could also see Brady Dane break the interception record. There is a possibility,
Yes, that would be very nice.
The more time, that's probably a face mask.
Yes, that is what it looked like, but we'll have to get the official call from the referees here.
Bolton with the kick return. Penalty flag was thrown during the play.
Well, I missed the call adjusting the audio, but it looks like the ball. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. They're throwing the game ball off the field.
And I do feel like that is a
I'm not exactly sure what the call is, but it was definitely against the Webster County Trojans.
I believe that was a face mask.
So it looks like it'd be Matthew Miller under center. Since Houston in motion. And wow, Webster County immediately gets into the backfield to take down number 6, Landon Capps.
They read that like a book, Trey.
Yeah, Webster County's defensive line just got straight back there and tackled number 6, Landon Capps, or it looks like about almost a 9-yard loss. So not the great first play here on senior night, but I'm sure our Cougars will make it up somehow.
Oh yeah. And let's talk about Landon Capps. Landon Capps had a great last game.
Yes, he did.
When we went to Hancock County.
He's had a great past 2 or 3 games, actually.
He's had a great season.
Yes, he has. Anyways, Cougars look to gain about 4 yards there. Get us closer to our original line of scrimmage, but it looks like it's going to be 3rd and long, 3rd and 11 it looks like. Now, the last time we actually played Webster County jumped up 14-0 on us in just a few minutes. And McLean County ended up scoring almost 70 that game.
Hey.
Oh, my gosh. He got the ball and absolutely took off. About almost a 70-yard touchdown. That's what we like to see. Great run there for number 6, Landon Capps. Great play for senior night.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to watch them on Saturday nights, Trey.
I know. So looks like the Cougars are going to go for 2 here. Miller under center. He's got twins out right. Sends one in motion, takes a snap. Looks like Peyton Caraway. I'm not even sure where the ball went.
And the conversion is good.
It doesn't matter because they got in the end zone. Great play there by the Cougars.
And with 10:16 to go in the first quarter, your score is 8-0.
I mean, just to recap that little drive right there. First play of the game, we try to run a little pitch.
Didn't work.
Get stuck back about 10 yards. That brings us to about 2nd and 20. Then on that play, we hand it off right up the middle, get stuck.
Didn't work again.
And then with about 3rd and 11 to go, we give it to Landon Capps, get him on the outside, and he takes it to the house.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if we just do that all night, that sounds like it could work.
I believe we will see more house calls tonight, Trey.
Yeah. Alrighty, so it actually looks like Peyton Caraway is going to be kicking off to Webster County.
Peyton Caraway is a man of many things. A kicker, a punter, a quarterback, and a
nice kick there by Peyton Caraway. He's going to get a good roll. He's going to field it about the 20-yard line. He's going to make some guys miss. He's still up. He has nowhere to go. Great defense there by the Cougars to web him in there. He made a couple of guys miss, but they ended up there was too many of them for him to, make that many men miss tackles.
Oh, yeah.
So the Trojans are going to start here at about the 16-yard line with 10:02 left in the game.
And let's see how this Cougar defense goes. As we saw in last game, they weren't too bad. And then, later in the game, it kind of slacked down a little bit. But let's see how they are tonight.
The quarterback, Mason Wilson, in the shotgun. He's dropping back. He's going to hit. Wow. Looks like that was number 5, Daniel Yates. Great pass there, actually, by number 2, Mason Wilson. He's actually supposed to be pretty good as the sticks move.
Yeah, first play of the game. Medium pass. Right for a first down.
So Mason Wilson in the shotgun again. He's going to take the snap. He's dropping back again. Cougars get a little bit of pressure, but he throws that way short. Good pressure there by the Cougars, and the defensive backs did a good job of coverage right there.
Yeah, I believe they did they started film training because, they know coming into this game that Wilson's not going to be anything to just not worry about, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
They got to study each game, and I believe they're doing their studying tonight.
So Mason Wilson lines up in the shotgun again with twins out to his left and right. He's going to take the snap, little play action. Looks like it's going to be a little screen pass, but he makes a man miss, and he gets about 5 yards there. Great play there about the I'm not exactly sure who that receiver was, but it was a great play. And, Webster County is full of athletes. They don't exactly play the best football. They've never been known for that, but they definitely have the athletes.
This is Iron Man football. Catch the ball, throw a man off, and you keep running.
Exactly. So that brings up about 3rd and 4 here. Wilson in the backfield again as great play there by the Cougars.
That was good defensive pressure right there, and allowed the incompletion.
Great defensive pressure there.
Almost a sack by John Torrance.
And I can't exactly see who broke up that pass because these jerseys don't show numbers very well, but it was great defense all around by the Cougars. So it looks like Connor Baldwin is back to return this punt. Takes the snap. Almost blocked. Alrighty, so it looks like he goes out of bounds at about the Cougars' 48-yard line, I'd say.
That's a little bit of a short punt there. Gives Cougars great field position.
Yeah, the punter was definitely rushed by our defensive line. Almost blocked, actually.
Almost blocked.
Great defense there by the Cougars.
And that's an exciting play, Trey, to get a block punt. You know, that's not easy to do.
Yes, I know.
You got to think how much that hurts, too.
Yeah, I mean, especially out here, it's pretty chilly out here.
It's cold, and, like, when that football's hitting your hands, at the speed of that kick, you know, that's got to hurt.
Yeah. And I'm sure it's got to be hurt to get tackled, so I'm sure that's why Landon Capps ran so fast to get away from, you know, possibly getting tackled. Anyways, Matthew Miller under center. Sends Capps into motion. But Munster, I think he gave it to Munster straight up the middle, and Munster breaks out for almost a 20-yard run, maybe 25.
It's one thing I love about Munster. He just tucks it and goes.
Yeah, at first I was looking for Capps on the run to the outside, but Munster just kept it. And by the time I looked up, he was about 10 yards up, and he was carrying about 3 guys on. Of course, though, you know, we're used to seeing that out of Munster.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's the Munster mash.
Alrighty, so the Cougars have first down here. Miller under center. He's got one out to his left. Sends Capps into motion. Looks like it'll be a handoff. And looks like he got about 3 to 4 yards on that play.
That was Capps on the carry for the Cougars.
Capps tried to get out to the outside. Didn't really work. See what they got next time.
I mean, all around, though, great play for the Cougars. I mean, not the home run play, but, I mean, we ended up getting, you know, about 5 yards on that play. So that'll bring up 2nd and 6. Miller under center. Looks like it's going to be a handoff to Munster, who breaks a few tackles, puts his head down, and runs straight over some guys.
Puts his head down for a first down.
Yes, the chains are moving. Good call there, Brody. I didn't even think that was a first down. So Cougars here off to a great start, actually. You know, besides those first 2 plays, they've kind of been marching the ball down the field at, you know, a rather quick pace.
Yeah, they're getting it done right now, Trey. And the defense has certainly helped us last time, and it gave us enough time to get the ball back and hopefully score again.
Alrighty, so Miller's under center. He's got 2 out left. He's going to send Caraway into motion, but it's going to be a run up the middle. I'm not exactly sure who that run was to. I think that was Munster, maybe. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Oh, it was Matthew Miller. Looks like a little quarterback keeper. So, looks like it'll be 2nd and 3 here. Wow. Okay, wow, I was wrong. It's about 2nd and a few feet. Excuse me. Miller under center. Sends Baldwin in motion. He's going to give it to Caraway, who finds an opening, and he's going to run straight in for the touchdown. Great call there by Coach Wagner, and that's a touchdown for your McLean County Cougars on senior night.
2 seniors scoring 2 touchdowns so far.
That's what you love to see. Great call there by Coach Wagner. Great execution by the offense. Peyton could have ran, you know, about 4 or 5 of him could have fit through that hole. Great run. He made a few guys miss, but all around just a great play by the Cougars. Alrighty, so it looks like we're actually going to go for 2 here. We've got 2 out to the right. Twins out to the right, excuse me. Miller under center. He's going to give it to, oh, wow.
Throws a man off, and
I think that was Munster. But with that, we're going to take a quick break and thank some of our sponsors. Alrighty, Cougar fans, we are back as looks like Peyton Caraway is going to be set to kick off to the Webster County Trojans. Our last defensive possession went really well. We stopped him in about 6 plays, 6 or 7 plays, excuse me. And the kick is up. Nice kick there from Peyton Caraway. He fields it about the 20-yard line, but drops it, picks it up. He has some room there. But the Cougars wrap him up at around the 35-yard line, so it was Webster County is going to end up with a great field position. Not exactly what the Cougars want, but I'm sure we can deal with that.
Yeah, I'm sure we can too. Our defense last time did look pretty good on the situation we had the first time. So let's see what we can do with this one.
Yeah, our knock on wood, our defensive backs looked pretty good the last possession. Let's see what they can do here.
We gave the quarterback great pressure, and let's see what we can do here.
So Wilson takes the snap. It's actually going to be a handoff, and he is going to get stopped just a little bit past the line of scrimmage. That right there was. Well, let me find his name here. Well, he isn't on the roster, but I'm sure he's on there somewhere. Just switched his jersey, but he gained about 3 yards on the play. Looks like he's a pretty decent-sized fullback there. But Wilson is in the backfield. He's got twins to his left and twins to his right. He gets pressure from the McLean County defensive line. He makes a great pass.
And Trey, that's a first down.
Yeah, it looks like it. That was number 5, Daniel Yates, with the catch. That was a great play there by the Trojan quarterback to escape from the pocket, escape pressure, make a throw across his body on the run, an accurate throw at that. Great play there. So Wilson is in the backfield again. He's got twins out to his left and right. He's going to take the snap. Looks like it'll be a handoff to number 44, who makes one man miss and gets brought down, looks like about 2 yards short of the line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up 2nd and about 11 here.
Let's see what they can do here on see if we can get stopped.
I'm guessing it's going to be a pass play here. That's just my prediction. With Wilson in the backfield, he's got twins out to his left and right. He's actually going to take the snap. Yes, it is a pass. And the pass is going to be caught. Great defense there. Or, I'm sorry. Looks like that was Houston Bolton out there. Or Braden Piercy, it looks like. I'm not exactly sure. Looks like he was actually going to be gone, but somebody got out there, made the play, and did not let him score a touchdown. But, McLean County is starting to become they're starting to let this pass game get to them. That's something we cannot do if we want to win this game.
No, we cannot let that happen. As you see, Wilson's getting in his groove right now. That's 3 completed passes in a row.
Yeah, and we can't let him get in his. You're right. You can't let him get in his groove. Looks like it's going to be a deep pass there. Oh my goodness, that was a great catch. Great throw by Wilson there, by Mason Wilson. Great catch. You can't see the numbers from up here, but that was an absolutely great catch. So Webster County is going to get on the board here. They score 6 to 14. We'll have to see if they go for 2 or not here.
It was a great pass by Wilson there.
Again, just showing what he can do. He couldn't have placed that ball any better.
And for good job to the wide receiver for getting his feet down before he goes out of bounds.
Yeah, they're going to go for the PAT here, but on our side, we can't let that happen. The PAT is up, and it's going to go straight through. Yes, it is good. So with that score, we're going to take just a quick break to thank our sponsors. Alrighty, Cougar fans. Webster County is set to kick off to your McLean County Cougars. It looks like Houston Bolton is back deep. The kick is up.
That's a nice kick, too. Houston
It was.
Bolton.
Houston Bolton fields at about the 15-yard line. He's going to take it, makes a man miss. Great return there from Houston Bolton, almost getting out to our 40-yard line. Houston Bolton really turned on the Jets there. I mean, he got out there pretty quick. Great play there by Houston Bolton to set us up in good field position.
As you see, Houston Bolton's returns are getting farther and farther each time this game.
Yeah, you know, it would really be awesome to see Houston
Took
Bolton.
one to the house.
Yeah, take one to the house. That'd be awesome. Either way, Cougars looking to score here on their third straight drive. Miller is under the center. He's got one out to his left. It's going to be a quarterback sneak, and wow, he gets a 10-yard gain at least. Great. I mean, you know, you usually don't see a quarterback sneak on first down.
Yeah, and the thing about the quarterback sneak is no one really expects it, and that's why it's such a great play. I mean, you put it out that it's an option, but no one really expects it. They really like when you're running the ball, you expect to go through the middle or to the outside, but no one expects the quarterback.
No, I mean, it's kind of a bizarre call, but it always works.
And you got to get your hands to the offensive line for giving them the blocks to be able to do that.
Yes, as it is a reverse out to Andrew Munster. He cuts upfield. He gets a few blocks, but ends up getting slammed down. I think forward progress will roll him about the 50-yard line, but he gets tackled almost at the line of scrimmage. So Munster looked like he could have broke out there. He looked like he actually could have got to the outside, made something happen. But this big old Webster County Trojan just wasn't having it.
Oh, yeah, and it almost looked like it could have been a little bit of a face mask, too, as I saw, as you could kind of see hands on his helmet kind of a thing. But, I mean, out of 5, I don't think they're going to call that.
No.
No.
So that'll bring up second and about 7 here. Miller is under center. He's going to send one into motion. It'll be a pitch out to Peyton Caraway with a nasty stiff arm. He's going to get to the outside. Great block from Andrew Munster, and he's going to run over somebody as he falls out of bounds.
Peyton Caraway is a man, Trey.
Okay, so we saw Peyton Caraway stiff arm somebody. Andrew Munster gets out for the lead block, pushes somebody down, then pushes somebody into Peyton Caraway to get ran over.
Yeah.
It was just like a wrecking ball came through there and just knocked 2 or 3 Trojans over. So that was a great play there by the Cougar. It's going to bring up first and down, but it looks like there's going to be a timeout for Webster County. We're going to take this timeout as a timeout of our own and thank some of our sponsors.
And we are back with 3 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Your score is 14-7.
So Cougars just had a great play. It was a pitch out left to Peyton Caraway. He got about I'd say like 20 yards in that play. And Cougars looking to get something done here with Matthew Miller under center. Sends Caps into motion. He's going to get the ball. He's got a few men grabbing onto his jersey, but he gets brought down at about the 35-yard line.
One man isn't enough to tackle Landon Caps.
No, especially if he gets on the outside. He's just way too quick for anybody to catch him. So either way, he gains about 7 on that play. Looks like it'll be about 2nd and 3. Matthew Miller is getting the call from Coach Wagner. Jabin Wedding, the senior center, goes up to the line of scrimmage. He's Matthew Mueller goes under him. They've got twins out to the left. Send somebody into motion. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to, looks like that was Caps who just, yes, that was Caps who just barely got tackled there. Looks like he grabbed onto his jersey and pulled him back. He stopped Landon from scoring his second touchdown of the night.
Oh, our mistake. That was Zach Clayton.
Oh, Zach Clayton, I am sorry. So Matthew Miller under center.
I believe that's Connor Baldwin.
I think that was Connor Baldwin too. Great play there by your Cougars to put up 6 more points on the scoreboard. So your Cougars are up right now 20-7. I'm going to guess that Coach Wagner's going to go for 2 here since he's done it the past 2 times.
Let's talk about Connor Baldwin and Zach Clayton here. Those are 2 great running backs. Zach Clayton is a sophomore, Connor Baldwin's a junior, so we're going to have those for like a couple more years.
Yeah,
so,
we're graduating around 8 seniors this year.
Yeah.
And that just shows promise that the class below them is going to come up and fill in their shoes the best they can.
I'm definitely going to come back next fall and watch some games.
Oh, yeah. So Matthew Miller sends somebody in motion. It'll be a handoff, but a pitch out. And a nice move there, but he makes a one-man miss, but just gets absolutely clobbered by a whole horde of Trojans there.
Almost got it in there, just barely. And that's just good defense.
Alrighty, so we're going to take just a quick break here.
And we are back. Here comes the kickoff.
Alrighty, so wow. Cougars, the Trojan returner caught it about the 20-yard line, found a couple blocks, and got out to about the 40-yard line there for the Trojans.
Now, Trey, I don't know if this is bad to say because we're Cougars, but I'm kind of excited to see what Mark Wilson's going to do here after seeing that last drive.
Yeah, and he has shown that he's a very good quarterback, and our defensive backs have struggled all season, and it's going to be a good test for them to see what they can do. So Wilson's in the shotgun again. He's got triplets out to his right. He's got a single out to his left. He is in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. Little screen pass there to number 5. He's going to, wow, nice spin move, and he is going to be gone. Brady Dame, and just can't get there in time. A nice little screenplay set up for Yates to catch the ball, make a few moves, make a nice spin move, and he's going to run up and get a touchdown for the Trojans, for the Webster County Trojans, to answer us immediately.
And there goes Wilson again, just being the dangerous player he is. He's going to make this game a barn burner, I'm telling you.
Yes, he is. Alrighty, so the Webster County Trojans here are going to go for the PAT attempt. So Cougars score, and then all of a sudden, the Trojans come back, score on the very first play. after a great setup pass to Yates, who makes a few men miss, does a spin move and then gets to the end zone. PAT is up and straight to the end zone. So with that, we're going to take another quick break to say thank you to all of our sponsors.
After that score, the score is 20-14, 1 minute and 34 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And Trojans are set to kick off.
You know, this first quarter has been full of offense and not very much defense. As Houston Bolton tips the ball, he gets it though, and he finds a wide open lane. Houston Bolton is turning on the Jets, and just like we were saying, looks like Houston Bolton is going to go all the way and return it to the house.
It's senior night too.
Great run there by Houston Bolton.
Just like we said too, it'd be great to see Houston take one to the house. You know, maybe the drop kickoff works.
Wow, great play there by Houston Bolton.
Probably burst everybody's eardrums at home, but you know, it's exciting. The amount of intensity of this game, it's just a back and forth. It's just a good game to watch.
So Houston Bolton, if I'm not mistaken, that might be his first touchdown this season.
That's Houston Bolton with the kickoff return.
Yes, I'm actually pretty sure that is Houston Bolton's first touchdown, and it was a kickoff return on his senior night. So the Cougars here are going to go for 2. Looks like that was Munster.
Munster just marching on in there for the 2-point conversion. Your score is 26-14, 1 minute and 23 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Trey, this is only the first quarter, and like, we're not even at halftime yet.
I know. It's crazy. All right, so with that, we're just going to take a quick break for ourselves here. Alrighty, Cougar fans. So the Cougars are set to kick off to the Webster County Trojans after Houston Bolton's kickoff return. Looks like a 90-yard run for him. Great all-around play. And this is a back-and-forth game so far. Little squib. Looks like it was almost a squib kick up the middle as the ball is fumbled there. And he still has a few men, but looks like a host of Cougars are there to tackle him.
It almost looked like he lost the ball in the air when he was tackled there, but a man was there to catch it.
Yeah.
Now that's just luck right there.
So, you know, it's been a back-and-forth game for the Cougars and the Trojans. Cougars right now have a steady lead, but the Trojans have shown of explosiveness, and, you know, this game could shift at any time. I mean, the momentum could shift at any time. So the Cougars really have to be careful. As Wilson has triplets out right, he's got a single out to his left. He also has a fullback in the backfield with him. He's in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. He's dropping back. He gets pressured and gets rid of it. But great play there by Andrew Munster. But there is a flag.
I think that might be, I don't know. We're awaiting the white hat here because someone dropped their yellow hanky.
And he's going to wave off the flag. So it is not a sack because he did get rid of it. But great pressure there by Andrew Munster. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 here.
He was waving the yellow hanky.
So Wilson sets up in a similar set as the previous play. He's got triplets out right, single to his left, and he's got a fullback in the backfield with him with 1:13 left in the game. Or in the first quarter, I'm sorry. He snaps. Nice play there, but it's intercepted by Brady Dame.
Brady Dame, there's one tonight.
And he gets out to the right, and Brady Dame is going to take it home for a pick 6.
That's a pick 6.
Wow, great play there by Brady Dame. Even though he's a junior, he's still getting it on senior night.
Good play, and that's just great defensive awareness right there. They don't need to be throwing it Brady Dame's way because, I mean, he's just a tall guy, and he can just jump up there and get it.
Yes, he can. So that is Brady Dame's sixth interception of the season.
That's crazy.
And this one is the first one that he has returned for a touchdown.
Pick 6. That's always fun to say.
Okay, so I guess they're actually going to call it back.
Never mind.
So that is not a pick 6, but it looks like they get on the 1-yard line. I'm not exactly sure what all that was about, but I'm pretty sure he got into the end zone.
Well, it's kind of disappointing, but here we go, and
there we go.
There's a touchdown. Didn't really even see who it was by, but
okay, so I'm pretty sure Brady Dane did not get the touchdown. I think they ruled him out. So just then they ran a play to get into the end zone, and now I'm pretty sure they're going to go for 2. So either way, it was great defense by Brady Dame.
I believe it was Andrew Munster on the touchdown as well.
For his 6th interception, he almost got the pick 6, but I think the referees robbed him for it there. So that's like Matthew Miller.
And no game, and a yellow hanky has been tossed.
So the 2-1 conversion is no good, but there is a flag.
There might be some dogs barking, Trey.
We'll have to see what the call is here.
Oh. And those will both offset, I assume?
Yes.
Yes, they will.
So neither team will be affected by, I think that was a personal flag.
I believe, yeah, that was in sportsmanlike conduct on both teams.
Okay, so there is about a minute left in the first quarter. So we're going to take just a little break to thank our sponsors. Alrighty, Cougar fans, we are back. McLean County is set to kick off to the Trojans. Nice kick there by Peyton Caraway. Gets a good bounce. He fields it about the 19-yard line. He breaks a few tackles, but gets out to about the 34-yard line. There is still 53 seconds left in the first quarter. So it looks like we're in for a pretty long one here tonight.
Yeah, this game is really back and forth right now. Let's just see what Wilson has to do to answer to this.
Yeah, and I mean he's proven that he can do it. I mean he has a bunch of athletic receivers, and he is a good quarterback. As he is lined up in the shotgun, he's got twins. He's going to make a nice pass there to number 24, it looked like. That is Hayden Nunn. So Webster County is going to move the chains. Looks like they are about on their 46-yard line. Wilson is in the shotgun again. He's got twins out to his left and right. He's going to hand it off to the fullback, and he is going to be stopped in the backfield. Looks like he is about a yard short of the line of scrimmage.
So there'll be a loss of a yard there. And as the clock's rolling down, we're almost out of the first quarter.
Yes, this game has been a long one so far. Looks like the Trojans are going to get one more play in before the buzzer sounds. Wilson is in a shotgun. Twins out to his left and right. He's going to take the snap. Looks like he's going deep. And he barely gets it off, and almost Peyton Caraway almost gets there. Either way, there's enough pressure to rush the pass and not let it get off. So with that, the first quarter is officially over. And after thanking our sponsors, we will be right back.
And here we are at the beginning of the second quarter. A great first quarter of football, and here we are, start of the second. Wilson awaiting it, trips out in single, and doesn't get much there.
No, looks like he was wrapped up well, looks like just at the line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up fourth down. You know, so far in this game, it's only been the first quarter, and we've put up 34 points, and they've put up 14 points.
Yeah, this game looks to be
I mean,
a high-scoring game so far.
I mean, we've scored nearly 50 points in the first quarter, both teams combined. So it looks like Webster County might be going for it here on 4th and long. So McLean County, their secondary is really going to have to step up here. Make sure to get them off the field. He's dropping back. There's plenty of pressure back there. He's going to throw the ball, and goes right through his hands. Great defense there by the McLean County Cougars.
Good defense, and that is a turnover on downs, which will give the Cougars great starting field position.
Yes, that is great for the Cougars here. Alrighty, Cougar fans. McLean County is going to take over here on their or on Webster County's, it looks like about 43-yard line, so great field position here to try and get in the end zone once again. Miller under center. Looks like it's got caps out to the right. He's got one man to beat. Nice little move there. He's making all kinds of guys miss. I don't even know what to say. Spin move, and he gets down to the 15-yard line. I mean, I didn't even know what to say.
I don't know how many buttons he just pressed on his controller, but I mean that's about a 30-yard gain there.
Yes, nice, and I mean, really got to the point where he had to push one of his own guys out of the way because he was running so fast.
That's a lot. Caps is just on it tonight. It's senior night, and he's just leaving everything out in the field. Well, on senior night.
Yes.
They have more games to go. The playoff game against Hancock County at home.
Alrighty, so here we go. Miller is going to be under center. He's going to take the snap. Looks like it'll be a hand or a pitch out to Baldwin. He finds a little hole, but gets looks like he gained about 4 yards there. So just a nice little gain there. We'll have to see the official ruling. Yep, looks like it had 4 yards, so it'll be about 2nd and 6 here with 10:10 left in the second quarter. All right, as Cougars go back up to the line. Miller goes under center once again. That's about all he does. He's got a single out to his right. He's going to hand it off to, I guess that'd be Zach Clayton.
Zach Clayton will run it in for a touchdown, and their score is 40-14.
Great play there by the Cougars. I want to say it was Zach Clayton, but I'm not completely sure. Yes, it is Zach Clayton. So big run there for the sophomore. Coach Cersei up here is loving this game so far.
That's a lot of points, guys. That's a lot of points.
Alrighty, so the Cougars are, I'm guessing they're going to go for the 2-point conversion here. That's really all they've done all night.
Your score is 40-14. At the start of the second quarter, 9 minutes and 48 seconds left to go. And, you know, for the Cougars right now, there's no looking back.
No.
They're just going. Got their foot on the gas pedal, and it ain't letting up.
That's Houston Bolton. Houston Bolton is going to get in for the 2-point conversion. Just, you know, adding to his number of points he's scored. Great to see Houston Bolton get in there. But with that, we're going to take a little quick break to thank all of our sponsors for making this possible.
All right, and we're back. Away in the kickoff by Peyton Caraway. And so far, 42-14. Started the first quarter, 9 minutes, 48 seconds. Started the second quarter, 9 minutes, 48 seconds left to go. And here's the kick. And that looked like to be a squib.
Not exactly the best kick, but I mean, whatever works, works. He dropped it, and looks like the Webster County Trojans can take it over at about their own 33-yard line. So, I mean, whatever works. Alrighty, so Webster County, you know, the score looks out of hand right now. And it looks like the McLean County Cougars have a comfortable lead, which they do. But, again, Webster County has proven to be explosive, and we really have to respect them in their passing game. Wilson's going to hand off to their fullback, who looks like he gains about 1 yard there on the play. So
I don't think that's enough to get past the line of scrimmage, though.
So, I mean, Cougars, I'm sorry. Looks like there's actually going to be a timeout on the field, so we will take a little timeout of our own. Alrighty, Cougar fans, we are back as Wilson is in the shotgun. He's got triplets out to his right. He's going to take the snap, and he is going to throw it back across the field to number, looks like 32, but Landon Capps was going to be there anyway if he caught that pass. So it looks like it's going to end up being 3rd and 9 here. Webster County has proven to convert on 3rd down, so we really need to be careful of that here. So Wilson is going to be in the shotgun. I want to say he has twins out to his right and left. He's going to take the snap. He's dropping back. He's going deep here. And it is going to be almost intercepted by number 2, Jaden Nelson, it looks like. Great defense there, and great job by the McLean County Cougars line to get back there and rush the quarterback.
And so far, the passing game is starting to kind of slow down.
I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. This is a really weird setup here by the Trojans. It might be some sort of huddle.
Yeah, I think it was a huddle.
Okay.
I didn't think they were going to snap the ball at least at like 10 yards.
So the Trojans are actually going to go for it here on 4th down. He's got twins out to his left and right. He's going to take the snap. He's looking back. He's got pressure. He's going to make a little quick pass there, and he is going to be, I want to say he's going to be stopped, yes.
Yep.
Just short of the 1st down. So that'll be a turnover on downs for the McLean, for the McLean County Cougars. Great defense there. McLean County is continuing to get back into the backfield of the Trojans, which is really what we need, because if Wilson has enough time back there, he is definitely going to have time to make a great play. But the Cougars are getting back there and rushing him, so he has to overthrow or underthrow or just completely miss targets, which is really good for us.
Yeah, and that's the 2nd turnover on downs we forced tonight. So looking for more, of course.
Of course.
And here comes our offense, which has been very explosive tonight, as usual, with the run game.
Alrighty, so here we go. Jabin Wedding is up, always first to the line. Matthew Mueller is going to go under him. He's going to take the snap. Looks like it's going to be a handoff to Peyton Caraway all the way to the outside. He gets out left, and he's got one man to beat. Nice stiff arm, and he gets out to the 10-yard line. So right now, it looks like the McLean County Cougars can just do whatever they want, and they're going to gain about 30 yards.
Oh, yeah. Peyton Caraway's big running game tonight. Landon Capps, big run game. Andrew Munster, big run game. Zach Layton, big run game. Connor Baldwin, Matthew Miller, it's just fear the wing, Trey.
Yeah, and I mean, we haven't even thrown the ball once. And, we really don't have to. We don't have to step outside of our comfort zone. So it's going to be 1st and goal here. Looks like we're exactly on the 10-yard line. Miller under center. He's going to take the snap. Looks like it's going to be a handoff to Caps.
Caps.
There we go. Of course, Caps with another score. He actually just kind of walked into the end zone. Cougars go up 48-14 in the second quarter with 8 minutes left. Not even halfway through the second quarter, and we've already scored 48 points. This is it's kind of insane, honestly.
It is, and I'm wondering if Wagner is going to keep on letting them do it, or if he's going to slow it down a little bit.
I'm wondering if we're going to run out of fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, so here we go. Looks like the Cougars are going to go for a 2 here. We haven't seen a lot of Armando Rodriguez. I'm not exactly sure why. We haven't seen him at all. Miller under center. Takes the snap. Looks like it's going to be a handoff to Clayton, maybe. Whoever it was, they got 8 up in the backfield automatically.
That was Connor Baldwin.
Oh, okay, excuse me. So we're going to take just a quick break to thank our sponsors. Alrighty, Cougar fans. We are back as Peyton Caraway is set to kick off to the Webster County Trojans. Coming off a big scoring half, I would say. Big scoring quarter and a half. Cougars up 48-14. And Peyton Caraway is set to kick off. Nice kick there. Fielded at about the 30-yard line. He's going to take it. He's reversing field. He's getting out and chased down there by
James Hurley, I believe that was.
James Hurley. A couple of Cougars they're going to tackle. Looks like Braden Piercy got a piece of it. Great play there by the Cougars. Webster County, though, is going to have great starting field position here. Looks like they're going to be on their own 45-yard line. So Webster County, has had trouble with our passing game because our defensive line is getting back and rushing Mason Wilson as he is in the shotgun. He takes the snap. Nice little pass. It is dropped. So that would have been his first completed pass in a while, but the receiver dropped it before he started to run before he caught it. Couldn't hang on to it. Great pressure there by the Cougars line. So 8:26 left in this quarter.
Western Kentucky. Another game I really want to check the score of is Mayfield. You're talking about one of the most prestigious programs in the nation playing tonight at Madison North Hopkins against Hightower.
Alrighty, so Wilson is in the shotgun. He's got twins out to his right and his left. He's going to take the snap. It'll be a handoff to their fullback who just can't get to the line of scrimmage.
Not much gain there, and we've seen a lot of that from the running game.
And I wouldn't even say it's the
running game. I'd say it's the defense.
Yes, and it's because their fullback he just can't even get up to the line of scrimmage to make anything happen. I mean, our defense is already back there. So Wilson's got twins to his right and his left. Shotgun. He's going to take the snap. Looks like he's going to be looking deep. He's getting rushed again, and I'm not sure if that was caught or not.
Is that complete? And that is incomplete.
And they're going to roll it incomplete. So it's going to be 4th and 11 here. I mean, they might go for it since they went for the past, 3, Brody?
I mean, that's what they have to do right now if they want to get back in this football game.
So they're going to go for it here. Nearly got the first down there, so some people might have ruled it a catch, but I'm not sure. So they have to be careful here as Wilson is in the shotgun with trips to his right.
Robertson to the right of Wilson. Under 8 minutes to go before halftime. Trojans trail by 34.
He takes the snap. He's dropping back, rolling to his right.
To his right. And he
Great
has
pass there. He's going to get the first down on this one.
And he makes a cut up.
And he makes a cut. He might get up. He's chased down and is brought down around the 10-yard line. You know, once again, Webster County showing their explosiveness. Just takes one play to get them halfway down the field.
Flag is back around midfield.
And that pass was complete. There are penalty flags on the field.
And more yellow hankies.
So looks like there is going to be a personal foul against Webster County to bring that play all the way back. And, I mean, as much as I'm rooting for McLean County, I mean, it's got to hurt Webster County right there. You know, that's got to be a real, I don't know, what's the word? It's not very good for Webster County.
That popped their bubble.
Yeah. Either way, good for McLean County. It looks like they're going to have to repeat fourth down. And I didn't even see what happened there, Brody.
I believe there's a block in the back, maybe. Because, I mean, usually you don't see on unsportsmanlike conduct bringing it all the way back like that. So I believe that was a block in the back. Well, I don't know. Well, now we have some conversation. Some mad coaches.
Oh, yeah, of course.
No one likes the yellow hanky, Trey.
No. So we still haven't really got an official call or where the ball will be spotted.
As the yellow hanky returns in the pocket, we will now have the call.
So it's going to be a personal foul on Webster County.
Oh, well, the personal foul.
Alrighty, so looks, I'm guessing Webster County is still going to go for it here.
Yeah, well.
And, you know, them just standing there, you know, after all this waste of time, it's going to start to get cold for the defense out there. Because right now we're sitting at about 38 degrees. And, you know, while you're out there sweating, your body heats up, you're feeling kind of good. But whenever you start standing around, that sweat's going to start to get cold. And you're going to start, your temperature's going to start dropping real fast.
Yeah, they need to hurry up and snap this ball. And the refs are still talking.
Wilson in the gun, trips to the right, Aiden went on the left side.
So I'm not sure what's going on here.
The ref was T-posing for 2 seconds.
Thought they were going to return to action here. Now the officials are picking the ball and moving it back.
Well,
So this might be the most confusing play I've been up here to watch. So now the ball has moved back, looks like 5 yards. So it's going to be about 4th and 16 here.
and I think the refs are going to let us play finally.
Okay, so let's hope McLean County can stop them right here. Wilson in the backfield. He's rolling out right,
Going out to his right.
makes a pass, and the ball is fumbled.
Forward, it's a fumble.
That's got to hurt. Almost had it.
And the pass was complete.
Hmm?
It looks like he's about a half-yard shy.
Yeah, and you know, he really reached out to try to get that first down, but he just didn't get it. He just didn't get it. So it'll be at the third
Turnover on downs.
with 7:33 left in the second quarter. So great defense there by the Cougars. Almost gave up the first down after all of that, which would have really not been fun.
No.
So Cougars here taking over. And, you know, I think Coach Wagner's in a difficult spot here because I don't think he wants to run the score up, but it's their senior night, too, and he doesn't want to pull the seniors out on their night, you know?
Yeah. If I were them, I'd just start running the clock down.
And that's weird to say in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so Matthew Miller is going to go under center. Sends one into motion. Looks like Landon Capps is going to get the ball. And Peyton Caraway gives him a nice block. There is a flag in the backfield. And he gets out to the 40-yard line, but I've got a feeling this one's coming back.
And a hanky is dropped once again.
And a holding penalty is called against the Cougars.
Alrighty, so that's holding against the Cougars. Looks like it was, or based on Andrew Munster's reaction, it might have been against him.
The only prescription is not cowbell.
So Cougars will replay first down. This time it's 1st and 20 though. And you can actually see the fog that is coming out of the player's mouth right now.
Yeah, it's cold. My toes are frozen.
Yeah. Alrighty, so Miller goes under center. Takes the snap. We have pitch out to Houston Bolton, who cuts up and makes a good tackle there. But Houston Bolton looks like he gains about 5 yards there. Nice run there by Houston Bolton. He hasn't got a lot of carries this year, but I mean tonight he seems to be confident with the ball and making the moves to get upfield.
$6:50 left to go in the first half. Your score is 48-14. Second down and 15 to go.
Here we go. It's going to be a handoff to Munster. Gets up the middle and is still going and almost gets out to the first, gets off to the first down. And they're going to throw another flag.
There was a penalty flag thrown after the play.
You know, once the ref throws the hanky 5 times, I think that it should just be taken away from him. Just play the game.
I mean, this has got to be like 3 or 4 plays in a row with the flag thrown. And at this point, it's just slowing down the game. And it looks like they have to discuss every call.
Can you get a call a foul on the ref for like throwing too many flags in a game?
Well, it looks like there's going to be an official timeout. So we're going to take a little time out of our own here. So they said if we play it again, it'll be a personal foul on McLean County.
Well,
I'm not exactly sure if that's how it works.
Stop throwing the hanky then.
Alrighty, so here we go. 3rd and 1. 6:20 left in this first half. We're in for a long game here. Looks like it's going to be a handoff to Landon Capps. And stiff arms a man into the ground while getting the first down. Was that Landon Capps? Yes, it was. Landon Capps having a big game here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Seems like every time he touched the ball, it's positive yardage. So it looks like that was the first play without a flag. It's nice to see.
It's so surprising.
It's nice to see.
It gets the blood pumping for them. You know, not stopping the play. You know, I'm freezing.
Alrighty, so Miller under center. It's going to be a handoff to Caraway, who is running backwards and gets taken down almost 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Peyton Caraway with the carry. Tackle made by Joey Polk.
Alrighty, so that looks like it'll bring up about 2nd and 19 here. Cougars going to have to make something work. This isn't the first time we've been in this situation. I think this is the longest we've been without a Cougar touchdown in a while.
I think this is the first time I've heard of a ref saying if we play a song again, we're going to get penalized for it.
I know. crazy call, but Miller under center. It looks like he's going to drop out to pass. And he's got Houston Bolton wide open, and he steps out of bounds, but great pass there by Matthew Miller. Great catch by Houston Bolton. I mean, we're saying his name a lot tonight.
Yeah, it's on senior night, man. Hold nothing back.
And, you know, Houston is always he started playing 2 years ago, his junior year. And he's definitely warmed up, and tonight he's kind of he's definitely filling the shoes that he was meant to fill. I mean, he's already got a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a completed, looks like about 25-yard pass. So great to see Hootie in it tonight for a senior night. So Matthew Miller under center. He's got twins at left. He takes the snap, and they stopped the play before it happened.
Oh.
Another flag. False start on the offense. So I think if I'm correct, that's 5 yards. Alrighty, so Matthew Miller going under center once again. He's got one out right, sends one into motion. Looks like it'll be a handoff to Connor Baldwin, who gets slammed down.
Oh.
Gets slammed down face first into the field there, but he gets up. Looks like he's just fine. So it looks like it'll be about 2nd and 13 here.
No, what is the problem now? No, it's just a huddle. Never mind. 4:20 left to go in the first half. Your score is 48-14.
Alrighty, so here we go. Miller under center. Takes the snap. Looks like it'll be a handoff to Caraway. Tries to cut up the middle and gets stopped. Looks like right around the line of scrimmage. So Cougars are going to be facing a 3rd and long situation. Not used to saying that tonight. We'll have to see what Coach Wagner has in store here for the Cougars. Javen Wedding goes up to the line.
You know, I'd honestly pass it again because that pass from Matthew Miller looked pretty good.
It did look good. Matthew Miller under center. Sends Caraway into motion. It's going to be a handoff and makes a few guys miss. He's going to get to the outside. And he's going to run into the end zone. Late hit. Number 6, Landon Capps. Makes plenty of guys miss. Gets into the end zone. Looks like some guys are mad about that, but Landon Capps didn't let it phase him, and got into the end zone. Once again, Landon Capps having a great game. Your score is 54-14 in the first half, and great run by Landon Capps. He's having a great game for a senior night.
He is, and the Trojans aren't happy about that.
No, they're definitely not, but Landon Capps didn't let it get to him. He simply, there was a late hit. He didn't retaliate. He walked off the field because the touchdown was all he needed.
Personal foul penalty was called against the Trojans.
Alrighty, so Cougars are going to go for 2 here. Looks like it's going to be Matthew Miller for a pass. And throws it way short of, looks like Morgan Allgood there. So with that, there is 3 minutes left in this first half, but we're going to take a little break to thank our sponsors.
And here we go, returning to Cougar football here. 3 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Your score is 54-14. The Cougars are foot is on the pedal and is not letting up, Trey.
So great kickoff there by Peyton Caraway. Looks like it's going to be returned. He finds some room, and he gets out to about the 27-yard line. So nice kick there by Peyton Caraway. Got it pretty deep. So the Cougars here looking for another stop. Your score is 54-14. Cougars up by a very decent amount. So we'll have to see what the Trojans are going to do here to respond. Wilson's in the shotgun. He's got looks like singles out to his left and right. Haven't seen, or Wilson's actually under center here. He's gonna kick it out, and
yeah, that did not work as he's met by a herd of Cougars there.
You know, I was really surprised to see Wilson go under center. You know, that was the first time he's done that tonight.
And it did not work out.
And looks like their first run play that wasn't handed off to their fullback, and the Cougars snipped it out with no problem. Got back there and made them pay for it.
Yep, ran right into a Cougars den.
Yes, he did. So Wilson back in his comfort zone in the shotgun. He's got twins out to his left and right. He's going to take the snap. He's dropping back, and he's got some pressure. And I want to say that is, yes, that's a sack, but let's see who got it. Host of Cougars assisted on it.
A bunch of people.
But I think that was John Torrance, maybe. Either way, basically our whole line was back there. Great job by the Cougars defense to, make sure he couldn't get that pass off. So it's 3rd and about 10 here. 1 minute left in this first quarter, or in this first half, I'm sorry. Looks like they're going to let the play clock run out. Takes the snap. He's dropping back, looking deep. Throws a deep ball.
And
looks like, is that Brady
Dame?
Brady Dame again, getting another interception. Brady Dame is officially 1 interception away from the school record. So great play right there by Brady Dame. It just seems like he's always in the right spot at the right time. You know, it seems like they're always throwing it his way, but he definitely takes advantage of it and makes sure to make plays on the ball.
And as the clock is running down here, we might just hold it for the rest of it.
Yes.
I'd recommend it.
Looks like we are. So during halftime, we're actually going to have the
Faith in Football.
Faith in Football. So if you're around, please stick around and watch that. We're sure that you'll find it very informative and entertaining. Thank you.
And never mind, we are actually going to do the football hall inductees, and that will be presented by Coach Hicks. Stay tuned.
Hello, folks. We are back. It's Heath Hicks joining you here as currently we are announcing the 2019 McLean County High School Athletic Hall of Fame inductees. The first inductee, Trace Settle, who's not here tonight. Trace was a phenomenal athlete back in the late 80s and early 90s. He played basketball and football, as well as baseball. Not positive, but he was a star at football and basketball here and went on to play collegiately at the University of Kentucky. Next inductee, who's also not here, is Angel Rickard Owen. She was an outstanding basketball player here at McLean County back in the mid-90s. She helped lead McLean County to 2 She helped lead McLean County's girls basketball team to 2 district championships during her time here. It was also a member of 2 state championship track and field teams. Now we have James Dooley Sartain. Coach Sartain is actually my former middle school football and basketball coach. Coach Sartain has contributed both as an athlete and a coach here at McLean County for more than 30 years. He's been a head football coach. He's been a head basketball coach at the middle school level. He's also been the athletic director at the middle school for more than 20 years, as well as a PE and health teacher. After retiring last year, I believe it was, maybe the year before, he has
Next is Michael Burden.
he's continued
Michael gained the reputation as one of the
to substitute teach and has been a big proponent of McLean County athletics for a number of years. Next is Michael Burden. Michael Burden graduated in 2010. He was a 2010 first team All-State track selection. He's also a star football player for McLean County. He actually won the state shot put in 2010 and helped lead the Cougar football team to back-to-back district runner-up finishes during his time here. Next up is his younger brother, David. Burden won the 2011 110-meter high hurdle state. David's a year younger than Michael, but had quite the high school career, both as a football player and an all-state record-setting performer on the track. In 2011, he actually won the state 110-meter hurdles, an event which he still holds the school record for. He was also outstanding quarterback for McLean County, starting 2 years. Next is Michael Ruby. Michael Ruby is actually a near and dear friend of mine. We actually played baseball together during our time here at McLean County. He graduated in 2005. He was a star in the basketball, or on the basketball court as well as on the baseball field. But baseball is where he was truly phenomenal. He actually ended up being signed by the University of Kentucky after his senior year, and then returned to Kentucky Wesleyan to finish out his collegiate career. He had a fastball in the low 90s, which he threw from which he
Jimmy
threw.
was a three-sport
Drove
star at
5 times into
MTHS.
Lucas-Hillman territory
He was a
last week.
four-year starter for the baseball team, playing shortstop and
I
pitching for the
definitely
Cougars.
don't fault Webster County for going with the game plan of the pass-oriented attack.
Jimmy's
We knew
contributions of
McLean's,
size, speed, and arm strength
weakness
led
on
to
defense
the
was definitely
Cincinnati
And lastly, we have Jimmy Rice. Jimmy is not able to be with us tonight, but he's being represented by his children, Aiden and Hadley. Jimmy's father passed away yesterday, and our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family. Jimmy was an outstanding baseball, football, and basketball player, a three-sport star here at McLean County.
During his senior year, he led
He was
touchdowns and interceptions,
exceptional on the baseball field.
And
Jimmy also played basketball.
taking a
He was
little
actually
moment away from football.
drafted by the Cincinnati Reds out of high school.
You know, most people
Chose to go to college and play at Wright State following his high school career.
on behalf of
Beach
Jimmy.
passed away. And if you do not know who that
And I am
That is
proud to
all
call him an assistant coach of mine and a member of the McLean County baseball team currently.
Hall of Fame inductees
So there are your
for
inductees, folks,
this class.
of the 2019 McLean County High School Athletics Hall of Fame. Congratulations to all this year's inductees. Remember, tomorrow night is the inductee banquet, which will take place here at McLean County High School at 6 o'clock, I believe. We'll take a short break, and then we'll come back for a little halftime report, and we'll turn it back over to Brody and Trey for the second half of this game as your McLean County Cougars lead the Webster County Trojans 54-14 here at Paulson Stadium. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we are back here at McLean County. This is Heath Hicks to give you a quick statistical report before I hand it back over to Trey and Brody for the second half. Sorry, had to run down to the track to get the stats right there. McLean County has been led tonight on the ground by a host of Cougars who've ran the ball 34 times for 329 yards so far, led by Landon Capps' 10 rushes for 154 yards and 3 touchdowns. Let's see. Next up is Peyton Caraway, who's ran the ball 6 times for 71 yards and and 1 touchdown. Andrew Munster, 4 rushes for 26 yards and 2 touchdowns. No, Andrew Munster, I'm sorry. 4 rushes for 30 yards and 1 touchdown. Matthew Miller, 4 rushes, 26 yards, 2 touchdowns. Zach Clayton, 3 rushes, 30 yards, and a touchdown. Connor Baldwin, 4 rushes, 10 yards, and a touchdown. And Houston Bolton, 3 rushes for 8 yards. He also had a kickoff return for a touchdown from McLean County in the first half. Just wanted to give that to y'all before we turn it over here. Like I said, 329 yards, 54 points. Quite a performance for the Cougars here tonight as the second half is just about to begin. And I'll turn it back over to Trey and Brody right now so they can give you the live play-by-play action.
And we are back. Second half of McLean County Cougar football. Your score is 54-14, and the Trojans are awaiting the kickoff from Peyton Caraway. And Trey, it has been a great night for football. I'm freezing, but I'm also having fun.
Oh yeah, I mean the Cougars have really showed or really impressed us on their senior night, and I hope they continue to do so. But yes, you're right. It is freezing out here. Okay, so it looks like looks like the ball is out actually. But
lateral.
I'm not sure what is happening. But Webster County is.
House call.
What just happened?
Dang.
Alrighty, so Webster County returns the kick. Looks like, or the Webster County commentator saying it was a lateral. I thought it was a fumble, but Webster County comes out of the gate and scores a touchdown immediately in this first play of the second half, which is kind of crazy. So we really weren't expecting that, but Webster County is trailing 20-54, and they're going to go for the PAT attempt here.
Oh, this game's crazy.
I know, and just when you thought that Webster would have no momentum, I mean, they just come out and they do that. It's just crazy.
And
it was good. Right into the soccer net.
I didn't know why they were blowing whistles before then, but oh, that's why. Yellow hankies.
Looks like Mr. Hicks here didn't actually get the kickoff return on camera, and he says he's deeply sorry for that. So if you missed it, sorry. We hope we can get the next one on camera. Alrighty, so they blew the whistle for some reason. They said there was a flag out, but I don't see him. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but he looks like he's going to attempt the PAT again. Kick is up and right to the uprights for a second time, and there is another flag on the field. And there's going to be another personal foul on McLean County. I didn't even see what happened there. So, I mean, that's got to be – there's been an outrageous number of flags thrown here in this past, the second quarter and now into this quarter. And we'll have to see what the call is here.
Can a ref run out of flags?
Definitely not.
Dang it.
And it looks like we're not even close here.
You know what would be funny? If a ref threw it and then slipped on it. Because you know how, like, in Mario Kart, like, the banana, you slip on it?
Yeah.
The yellow hanky kind of looks like a banana. So, like, it'd be funny. And here we go. The Webster County Trojans will be kicking off here. Houston Bolton is awaiting in the back. And after that play, your score is 54-21. 11:54 minutes left to go in the third quarter. And Trey, this has been an exciting game. I've said that a whole lot tonight, but like, this is definitely the game to watch.
Yeah, and there's been like a lot of big plays here. We haven't had a whole lot of red zone touchdowns. The big plays, as there is a boot there from Webster County, and Houston Bolton is just going to take the touchback. I guess he didn't want to run that one back like he did the previous one. Alrighty, so the Cougars are going to take over here on their own 20-yard line. Cougars looking to respond to that kickoff return scored by Webster County, which apparently you guys did not see, but it'll be all right.
Hey, buddy. Who scored that touchdown for you? Who scored on that return?
Alrighty, so Matthew Miller under center. This looks to be a handoff up the middle to Lucas Malzi, who gets out.
Gone.
And he is quick. Looks like he's going to be caught, though, but he is going to the 30, the 20, the 10. He gets brought down on the 10-yard line. That is a sophomore, Lucas Malzi, or is he a freshman?
That is a freshman, Trey.
Freshman, Lucas Malzi, taking it 70 yards. Alrighty, so here we go. Another big play. Looks like some JV players are getting some time in, but they're making just the amount of big plays that the varsity guys did, it looks like.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's getting pumped up on senior night, Trey.
Alrighty, so here we go. Looks like it's going to be first and goal here. Miller under center. Takes the snap. Hand off to Mazi again. And he's going to gain, looks like 5 yards. Get deeper into the red zone and set us up for a touchdown, it looks like. Great play there by Mazi, just taking it up the middle. Looks like he was going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage, but kept those legs going. Kind of reminded me of Andrew Munster there. Broke out and almost scored a touchdown, got caught at the 10-yard line, but then they handed off to him again, gained another 5 yards. So big play there by the freshman running back. Miller under center again. He'll take the snap, hand off to Mazi again, and he's going to score and stiff arm. He's going to score and stiff arm one of the Webster County Trojans into the... And there's another flag. And it's weird because Lucas Mazi and the guy he ran over high-fived in the end zone, showing good sportsmanship. Yeah. And there's another flag.
I guess that's not allowed. I don't know.
So that raises the score to 60 points in the start of the third quarter. Your Cougars up.
Brought to you by our game day sponsor, ME Construction. And there was a face mask penalty.
Alrighty, so it is going to be a face mask on the Webster County Trojans. I'm pretty sure that penalty will be, I guess, applied on the kickoff. Cougars going to go for 2 here.
Cougars line up to go for 2 once again.
He's going to take the snap. Hand off to...
They're in for the conversion.
And the conversion attempt is good.
We'll have to see who that is. I want to say that's Braden Piercy there.
I can't see. I believe that.
Yes, number 17, Braden Piercy, in for the 2-point conversion. Nice to see him get in there and get some varsity time. So with that, we're going to take just a quick break to thank our sponsors. Alrighty, Cougar fans. We are back as Peyton Caraway, it looks like, is set to kick off to the Webster County Trojans. Nice kick there. He's going to field it at about the 5-yard line. Makes a few moves. Runs into kind of his players. He's going to change direction and get around. Looks like he's going to get to the outside and make it about to the 25-yard line, it looks like. So looks like he did end up making something happen there. Cougars defense coming out to look for yet another stop. So yes, they will start. The ball will be spotted at the 26-yard line, I will say. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Trojans. Cougars defense looking for another stop. Wilson is in the backfield. He's got, I want to say trips out right and one out to the left. He's going to take the snap. He's dropping back. There's pressure. He's going deep left.
That's a beautiful ball.
And nearly catches it. But that is great pass coverage there by number 17, Braden Piercy. That was a... Yes, I'm pretty sure that was number 17, Braden Piercy. It is. So he goes down, scores on the 2-point conversion. Comes back and makes a big play, a great defensive play to neglect that pass, I guess you would say.
That was a beautiful spiral on that ball too. You can see it spin in the air.
Yes, it was a great pass, and Braden Piercy was just there.
Yeah.
So 7:10 left on the clock. Wilson is in the shotgun. He's got triplets out right again. He's got one to his left. Takes the snap. He's dropping back. Gets some pressure. Looks like he's going to keep it. No, he throws it. And, oh, that was nearly intercepted by Jaden Nelson. He has almost intercepted 2 balls this year. I'm sorry, this game, actually. It's nice to see him get his hands on them. Even though he doesn't come down with the interception, he knocks them down. And that's really all we need. So great defense there by all the Cougars, but especially Jaden Nelson. Especially Jaden Nelson knocked that ball down. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 here. I would say the Trojans are going to go with yet another pass. 6:17 left on the clock. He's got trips out right, it looks like. One out left. He's going to take the snap. He's dropping back. He's looking left again. Oh, man, just Wow, the receiver could have caught that. Looks like Brady Dane looked up, jumped up, and tried to get it, but he missed it. And there's a fight. Alrighty, Cougar fans, we are back. Sorry to leave you on a kind of cliffhanger like that. Let's just say there was some extracurricular activities in the backfield of the Webster County offense. Look, there was a personal foul against McLean County. And looks like Webster County is going to have a 1st and 10 here. So after all of that, we saw some McLean County players being escorted off the field, but we'll have to see exactly what's going on here. So it looks like Webster County is going to get the ball at the 40-yard line, get a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10, and Cougars have to stop them once again. Alrighty, so Wilson in the backfield. Hand off to their fullback. He's going to get out for a 1st down and trucks a McLean County player and gets out to the 30-yard line. So usually the guy that we haven't seen much out of, he merely gains a yard or two, breaks it out, and gets to the outside and runs over one of the Cougars. So once again, 1st and 10 here. All the momentum has went from the Cougars to the Trojan just because of one simple play. And they're got the ball already and
stopped immediately.
Yeah, so it looks like they're running a hurry-up offense. Well, that's what it looked like at least. So that'll bring up about 2nd and 11 here. 4:50 left on the game clock, or I'm on the game clock for the 3rd quarter. Wilson in the shotgun, he's dropping back. And overthrows all of his targets. So that'll bring up 3rd and 11 here. Cougars backfield has actually been doing a pretty good job recently. Knocked on wood. Braden Piercy broke up 2 passes actually before the extracurricular activities occurred. So nice there. They just forcing the quarterback to overthrow. So Wilson's in the shotgun again. He's going to take the snap. It's going to be a handoff. And he is going to be stuck there. Looks like that was Andrew Munster on the tackle. What's new? Oh, I'm sorry, that was not Andrew Munster. It looks like it was Braden Piercy.
Oh, well, what's new still?
Braden Piercy, we said his name a lot here in this 3rd quarter. It's great to see him getting in there and getting some varsity experience. So I must have got the downs wrong. It looks like it is now 3rd and 7. And whistles are blown. Once again, the refs have to talk this out.
Oh, each time they do this, I get colder and colder.
My dad wanted to give him a shout out over there on the far sideline, holding the sticks up for the Cougars. Doing a great job out there. He's probably cold right now. So here we go. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 7 or 8 here. Clock is still running because of the mercy rule, I'm pretty sure. So clock is down to 2:50 right now.
Wilson awaits the snap.
He's dropped back. He's got 4 receivers. He's got one wide open and just overthrows him. You know, that's not something that we've seen out of him tonight. I mean, he had no pressure.
I think the cold is getting to him.
And, you know, that's just weird because, you know, he was dropped back. He had plenty of time, and he just overthrew his wide open receiver. And, you know, he's been throwing, you know, pretty nice passes on the run, getting pressured. But that time he just overthrew him. You don't really see that a lot.
Yeah, especially from him coming out in the first 2 quarters, he threw 2 touchdowns.
I know.
And now we haven't seen much from him.
I know. Okay, so it looks like they're actually going to be attempting a field goal.
This is the Webster County's school record field goal, by the way.
Looks like it'll be about 47 yards.
You know, I haven't seen many kicks from a lot of teams, and no good.
Just short. Now, I mean, that kick definitely had potential, but with that, we're going to take a a quick little break to thank all of our sponsors this year.
And we are back, and 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Your score is 62-21, and the Trojans are just turned it over, and now it is the Cougars ball.
Yes, so the play clock has actually still been running because of the
mercy rule.
Yeah, the mercy rule. So there is now just 1 minute left in the in this third quarter. Excuse me. The Cougars looking to get something done here off of that missed field goal, which definitely had potential to go in, but he just didn't have the leg strength to get it there that time. It was a school record, so it was pretty far for a high school kick.
Not enough foot.
So here we go. Looks like that's Matthew Miller under center. He's going to take the snap and get brought down at about the line of scrimmage. So it'll bring up about 3rd and 9 here, I would say. 30 seconds left in this third quarter. I would say we have time for one more play before the fourth.
So you're right. Time winding down. It's about time to just start running the clock out, Troy. Just start running it.
And
out the middle.
And that's weird to say when we still have a whole quarter left to go.
Yeah, but it's also weird to say that we're almost up about 40 points.
Yeah. So it looks like Coach Wagner is going to elect just to let that clock run out. And we're just going to take a little short break here. We'll be right back.
And we are back. Fourth quarter action. I'm with Coach Hicks momentarily for right now. How you doing tonight, Coach?
Doing well. Doing very well, Brody. 62-21. I'm happy.
As Connor Baldwin, I believe that, can't really tell who that is. I believe that was Brayton Piercy gets out right and picks up good yardage on that one.
Nice first down there by the junior running back. See what, Braden Piercy, he has been a star for the JV team this year. Done an outstanding job. He's really impressed me on the varsity field too, particularly with his defense. Cornerback has locked down several very good receivers this season.
He has a great work ethic when it comes to football. When it comes to anything he does.
Yes, he does.
Matthew under center. Sends Piercy out right, and face mask was grabbed, but he keeps on running.
I don't see a flag either. That was pretty blatant. Face mask. His whole head was turned. And they just dropped the cowbells.
And there was a face mask called against.
And,
Oh, okay, they are calling it.
And I did not hear the more cowbell thing either.
We do want to wish good luck to the MCA cheer squad as they travel to Louisville.
And the face mask looks like it's going to give them enough yardage for the first down.
I was about to say, if they don't call that, then I guess they're not going to call anything else.
Yeah.
It's,
It's about as obvious as it could be.
It's
like Lucas Mosey
I don't
back there at fullback.
I don't believe that's Matthew Miller. I think that's Cameron Dukes.
Cameron Dukes running the quarterback position.
As they hand it out to Tyson Howard. He tries to get out left. Does not get much yardage there.
Maybe a yard, wouldn't you say?
Maybe.
Taylor with the carry.
And there's Trey. Comes back with hot chocolate and none for Coach Hicks. Thanks a lot, Trey. No. You can have the headset and your hot chocolate. I'll sit here with my RC. Be careful with that. Don't dump any of it.
As the snap is to Lucas Mosey. He runs straight out the middle and meets a wall and is immediately thrown down.
Mosey with the carry.
Hey, I think you knocked me off the air.
I did it.
Tester there for the tackle.
There you go. Try pushing it in again. Thank you.
No problem. Alrighty, so the Cougars are at 3rd and 6 here. Matthew Miller under center. Takes the snap, and there's going to be whistles.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe they put Cameron Dukes in at quarterback.
Oh, they did?
I believe they did change it. Switching it up a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like there is a bunch of JV players out there right now.
As the clock is running down, we have 8:50 left to go in the game. Your score is 62-21. 3rd down and 6 to go.
Takes a snap. Handoff up the no.
And, I lost the
Whoa.
ball, to be honest with you.
I did too.
And a body slam, but it's also a first down. So,
It's like, who was running that?
and if I'm being, really honest with you, if they wouldn't have body slammed, we wouldn't have got the first down there. But he physically picked up our player and put him over the first down line. So that's just a dumb play on that guy.
So, you said Cameron Dukes was in at quarterback?
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure he ran that ball.
Well, I guess it was a quarterback keeper.
So, it's going to be 4th and short. They did not give Dukes the first down.
Oh. I'd go for
He's
it.
going to take the snap.
And
Lucas
they get it.
Mozzie is going to get plenty for the first down. We've seen him explode a couple times, Brody, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him do it again. I mean, he's big enough and strong enough that he can play with these varsity guys.
I remember Lucas Mozzie at Eminence, the first game of the season. He blew through a couple times to get a touchdown in.
Sorry for that.
No one really expected it either.
No, he was. At Eminence, he had a pretty good show, and tonight he's done a pretty good job, and he's had a couple of good games throughout the season.
That's a freshman doing big things on the varsity field.
Yeah, and it's just promising for the future of McLean County.
Yes.
Looks
I
like
lost the ball again. And,
I want to say that is Trey Warren out for the first down and more. I'm pretty sure that's who it was.
Yeah, I believe you were right, Trey Warren.
Looks like he's the smallest guy on the field out there, but he's definitely got the speed.
If I'm not mistaken, Trey Warren was the guy that got trucked earlier.
Trey Warren on the carry for the Cougars. He'll pick up a Cougar first down.
Alrighty, so the Cougars almost in the red zone here. Well, they might be, actually. I think they are. takes a snap, handoff to Mazi. He's gonna run behind a few blockers, and forward progress. I say they're gonna stop him right there. Yes.
That's Mosey on the carry. Metters for the tackle.
Looks like you get about 4 to 5 yards there, so we're going to say it's 2nd and 6, it looks like. 6 minutes left in this game. Looks like this may be McLean County's last drive. They might have one more, just depending on how quick they get the ball back.
2nd down. 2nd down, 5 to go. And here we go.
Looks like it's going to be a handoff.
To
Breaks a few tackles and gets up the field. I don't really have. It's hard to see these numbers out here because of the uniforms.
You know, I think that was Will Taylor.
Will Taylor, okay.
Another freshman.
So again, you know, these freshmen and sophomore JV players getting some varsity experience. It's good for them, and it's given our seniors a rest for our big game coming up next Friday against Hancock County here. Our playoff game. He's under center. He's going to give a handoff. Looks like that's Trey Warren again. And I think he got plenty for the first down. Yes, he did. He actually almost got enough for the touchdown there. He got stopped just short of it, though.
Trey Warren doing big things on a big field.
How's that hot chocolate, boys?
Delicious.
Is it delicious?
It's very refreshing. You should go downstairs and get some.
Takes the snap, and
I
think he's signaling a touchdown. So that's a touchdown for the JV Cougars there. They're getting in and doing some work.
Oh, and there's a yellow hanky just flying in the
yet
air.
another flag.
Man.
Cougars have scored 68 points in this game so
we,
far.
Can we just take a minute to how high that flag got up? Holy crap.
Yeah. I'm surprised we haven't run out of fireworks yet.
Does look like there's a penalty flag on the field.
Touchdown is good. After the play, sportsmanlike conduct against Webster County.
So the touchdown will stand.
Okay, so
against the Trojans.
as you guys can probably hear, the touchdown stands. It was unsportsmanlike conduct. I don't know if it was against the Trojans. It was against the Trojans. Okay, yes, against the Trojans. So I think that penalty goes with the kickoff. I think.
That just stirs the pot even more. And 68 to 21. I'd be mad too. The JV team literally just scored on you. So, and this is a varsity defense, I believe.
So it looks like they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. Lucas Mazi,
And
and I don't think he's going to get in. No, does not get in. So had a chance there to break the 70 mark, but we do not. And 4:33 left on this game clock. I'm sorry, and we'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsor. Alrighty, Cougar fans, we are back as Peyton Caraway is set to kick back to the Webster County Trojans. There's 4:33 left on the game clock. Looks like the Trojans can maybe stick this one out and keep the ball, or the McLean County Cougars could have one more shot at scoring. Looks like the referee is going to have a word with Peyton Caraway, the kicker. I'm not exactly sure what all that's about. It seems like the referees have been more involved in this game than they have ever been. Either way, it's been a really good performance on our senior night. Our seniors have done really big things without even playing in the third quarter, really. So or the fourth. So I mean, the seniors, this is a big game for them, and I'm glad to see them win here and win by a big margin.
At halftime against Madison, but the Raiders have scored 23 unanswered. There was a minute to go.
4:33 left to go in this football game. Peyton booms that one out, and here we go.
And looks like he got up to about the 25 there. Looks like so Webster County has about 4 minutes here to do something with it. Maybe put some more points on the board. Cougars defense here looking for one more stop. Maybe get the ball back one last time for their senior night. Here we go.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a little screen pass that is dropped there.
I believe that was overthrown just a little bit. Got it too high there.
Yeah, and from
He was wide open.
From Wilson, he overthrew one guy. I think it was in the third quarter. He overthrew him by a bunch, and right there he did it again. And it's just it's not common for.
Is it just me, or has he just given up? Because the first half he was dominant, but you haven't seen much from him since then.
Yeah, but I mean, the Cougars have hit him quite a bit. It's really cold. He's probably sore, and he's probably ready to get this game over with.
Toes are probably frozen just like ours.
So 3 minutes left in this game. And there'll be a flag. So it's going to be a false start on the Trojans here. Now, next Friday, your Cougars actually host Hancock County here for their first home for their first playoff game of the season. It will be at home. We really encourage you guys to come out to that. But if you can't, we will be broadcasting that. And the Cougars really need all the support you need for that game. So please come out, and if you can't, tune in to MC or the McLean County Sports Network. There we go. And looks like their quarterback is actually going to break out about a 20-yard run there, 25 maybe, out to about the 45. 2:08 left on the clock.
Was that Wilson? No, I believe that was Yates.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
And we were right at the 2-minute warning. And it's passed. And we have about 1:50 left to go in this ball game. And I can hear the fat lady singing.
Yep. Alrighty. So Wilson in the backfield in the shotgun. He's got twins out to his left and right. He's going to take the snap. He's dropping back. He looks like he's going to be a quarterback keeper, actually. He's going to run out to his left. He's going to get a few blocks. He's going to cut back and run backwards and get forward again. Break the first down marker. He's got one man to beat. And looks like Wilson is actually going to be gone for a Webster County touchdown. So it looks like the Webster County is actually going to go down swinging.
I believe he changed directions about 5 times in that play, but hey, good job.
Honestly, a good run there by Wilson. But sorry, it was a win. But I think they're going to need just a little bit more than that. And that might be just a little bit too late. But either way, they went down swinging. Definitely didn't give up. They're going to attempt the PAT here. They're going to fake it.
Fake.
And he's going to get in the end zone. So of course, the Webster County Trojans are going down swinging.
Man, can you blame him, though?
No, I mean, it was they really didn't have any other choice.
Yep. 39-point game. If my math is correct, yes, it is.
All right, we're just going to stay on the mic here. Once again, the Cougars are hosting the Hancock County Hornets next Friday here at Paulson Stadium. We really encourage you guys to come out. It's the Cougars playoff game. But if you guys cannot be here, we will be broadcasting, and we really encourage you guys to tune in because it's definitely going to be a good game. First playoff game of the season, and they just really need all the support they can get. Cougars kickoff return team is coming down. Looks like Landon Caps is going to go all the way back. No, excuse me. Houston Bolton's going to go all the way back. He might try to get one more touchdown in for his senior night.
If he did it again, I'd probably scream like I did the first time.
Yeah. Pretty sure we both would.
I believe this is going to be the last drive of this football game.
Yeah, I would say so, bro.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to line up for the onside kick, actually.
Wow. I don't think that went far enough, to be honest with you.
No, they definitely didn't go far enough.
No.
But who knows what these refs will call.
At least it's not a hanky. Oh, wait,
yep,
he dropped it.
Right there. So it looks like, Webster County is definitely going down swinging. You can't blame them.
Literally.
Alrighty, here we go. Coach Wagner is signaling his crew to come back over there. I think they're going to... I'm not sure what they're going to do here, actually. I want to say they have to... I'm not sure.
I wonder if we're going to get a penalty by playing this song. Oh.
So it will be McLean County's ball. 1:07 left in the game. I would say they would probably just need this one out. There it is.
And
I would say I think there has to be one more.
I think they should just put this in a victory formation already. Because, I'm no football genius, but I don't think a team can score 39 points in 40 seconds.
Never underestimate them.
Okay.
So it'll be, again, second down. I'm assuming another knee is going to be coming here. And there it is. I'm pretty sure that one will wrap up the game. So your Cougars come out on their senior night with a strong victory, 68-29, almost putting up 70 points for their senior night. And we really, really, really encourage you guys to come to the game at Paulson Stadium Friday night against the Hancock County Hornets for the Cougars' first playoff game. And if you can't, the McLean County Sports Network will be here to broadcast. Please tune in if you can't make it. The guys need all the support they need. This is the McLean County Sports Network, and we're going to give you guys one last look at our sponsors.